Alright guys, so here are the builds from all the Hunting Ground Behemoths Flawless video. Instead of vocally breaking them down, I'll take this moment to do a little TheMrRant segment. Now in a video like all of the Hunting Ground Behemoths Flawless, it makes a lot of sense that people were asking for the builds for those sort of things. But if someone were to ask me what is your biggest pet peeve as a Dauntless YouTuber, it would be show build. And I bet many other Dauntless YouTubers agree to this sentiment. On pretty much every single Dauntless YouTube video, except for like build videos themselves, you can see the words show build, can you give us the build, blah blah blah, something about the build, give us the build, give us the link for the build, yeah. And it is very likely that even if you post the build link in your description, that you will still get comments saying, where's the build? And if you do it in the video, people will still be like, where's the link, man? When at this point, I can guarantee you can find a video on the channel that is exactly, if not very, very similar to what I'm running. And let me give you a massive hint right here, you can pretty much figure out any build that I ever run. Unless I'm doing a particular feature video on some type of cell, in which case I would probably show the build anyway. On every weapon except for Axe, I am going to be running Catalyst, Overpower, Predator, Cunning, and Berserker. And on Axe, I'll be switching that Berserker with Adrenaline. Unless we're talking about like Heroic Escalation, in which case I would leave Overpower behind and take something else. And pretty much any remaining perk summary goes into Pulse from there. In some cases, it would probably be better for me to use extra Adrenalines instead of extra Pulse, but I personally prefer to play with Pulse anyway. But take notice that every single build I'm showing you is 6 Catalyst, 6 Overpower, 6 Predator, 6 Cunning, 6 Berserker, 3 Pulse, and then 3 of whatever other perk. With the exception of the Frostwolf weapon, which will have Galvanized instead. And that is literally the formula to every build I ever run personally. And that probably won't change until a new cell comes along that I will want to add in instead. Or if an existing cell gets changes made to it to make it better. You can think of builds in Dauntless as a bit of a puzzle. You know the solution to the puzzle, now you have to figure out how to get it done. And a lot of times there are a few solutions to said puzzle. But yeah, just know that pretty much any build that I will ever run while I'm playing just on my own terms is going to be that sort of build. And this video does actually show you a couple of the ways that you can make the build that I usually run. If you want to see the builds from this video in action, head over to the last video where I went and hunted every single behemoth in the hunting grounds that spawns naturally, but I did it all without taking damage on each individual fight. This video doesn't mean that I won't do build videos going forward, but it just means that, hey, if you ever are questioning what I'm running, this is probably it. Consider dropping a like, and if you are a natural born prankster, drop that comment saying show build. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. Ad-free viewing on longer videos when you join the channel, become a member for 99 cents. I have been Trevor, I go by TheMrTrails, and I will catch you guys next time.